What is going on, y'all? It's Paul, or I Pull Up to the House, and I'm bringing you another episode of my Madden NFL Connected Careers featuring Rashid Hot Hands Hanon, star receiver after only a couple of games with the Cleveland Browns. Today's game is going to be a record-breaking performance when I take on the Baltimore Ravens, one of our division rivals. We definitely want to get the win because we've already lost one game in division, and we don't want to lose another one this early on in the season. We want to ensure that we start off with a good record. The last few games, and this is I believe, a Sunday night contest, by the way, as you can see right here with the prime time intro and all that. So that's what's up. Cleveland's getting a little shine, more so because it's the Ravens, more than likely. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and the boys, taking on the Browns and not taking it serious. But hey, they're gonna get a rude awakening. And look at that, Tyrod Taylor actually started this game. I don't know what happened to Joe Flacco, whether he was hurt this game or suspended or who knows, but he didn't play this game. But that actually, I guess it made no never mind because it was a close game throughout. As you see, we're in Baltimore, Maryland, M&T Stadium, taking on the eventual Super Bowl champs from the 2012-13 season in real life. But this ain't real life. This is Madden 13, so let's get it in. Rashid Hanon, first play, or his first touch of the game, was a short little route across the middle, gaining about 5 yards or so. Now, on third down, on that same first possession, we didn't really do anything. We had to get rid of it real quick, and McNabb didn't do a great job. Actually, he did a good job putting the ball up there in the air, and I couldn't bring it in with Hanon, but we had to punt it off to Jacoby Jones and them. Got to be careful with him. Dance was the Stars champ, and he's a damn good return man as well. Fortunately for us, our defense, which has done wonders all season long, especially early on in games, they forced a 3-and-out as well, getting the ball back in the hands of Rashid Hot Hands Hanon. Let's see what he does in the punt return. I've yet to really make any kind of moves on punt returns yet. I don't know. It's pretty difficult. It's nothing like NCAA, which I've got some gameplay of the new NCAA game on 14, the demo on my channel if you want to check that out as well. As you see, Hanon does a little hot route and scampers out to the outside, wide open, leading to about a 24-yard game. So that's what's up. Now, very next play, McNabb hits me with a bullet, and Hot Hands Hanon is gone. The fastest man in the league with space. You cannot stop him once he gets by you. That's what's up. We're on the board. McNabb has had his ups and downs, definitely, but he's got one of the stronger arms in the game, even though he's not around anymore in real life. But on his game, he's got a very strong arm. He can throw the deep ball pretty well. So if he's got an open target like myself or Hot Hands Hanon, he can definitely hit me up and get us these touchdowns. So you see here, I tried to dive into the end zone with him, and Bernard Pollard, the Patriot killer, was not having it. He stopped him from getting to the end zone. Now, defense does a great job again, as you see right here. We're forcing him to punt once more, and here comes Hanon. Return's not going to go anywhere. I don't know. It's tough, man. I think later on in the season, I'm going to try to improve my speed and just who knows. But Hanon does a good job bringing the ball in across the middle, leading to a Cleveland Browns first down. That's what's up. Shout out Tricky. That's my boy. Plays Call of Duty. I like him. Look at Greg Little just going out there doing some work. I sure wish he did some shit like that during the fantasy season, because I had him more than a few weeks starting, and he didn't do anything. So forget him. As Hot Hands in the red zone, we get the touchdown. That's number 2 on the day. We're up 14-0 already. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Neither is the Browns, because we definitely have blown some leads. But look at that. It was actually thrown behind him by McNabb. Not a great throw at all. But Hanon, with the great concentration, gets the catch. He focuses on the ball and brings it in. I've definitely used a lot of the skill points I've earned. As you see, look at that blown coverage. I'm gone. Hot Hands Hanon, swimming pools, call him Kendrick Lamar 2.0. I love that little end zone dive or whatever, because it's so clean. But there had to be some kind of blown coverage, or I hit him with a little stutter step. And McNabb, if it's an open target, he's hitting him. But like I said, I've definitely been using the skill points I've earned from all these record-breaking performances to increase his catch rating along with his route running, which makes him even harder to stop. We're already up 21-0. We get the ball back again. Tyrod Taylor and the boys are definitely not doing much of anything. Look at McNabb completing 80% of his passes, 250, with 3 touchdowns. All 3 of them going to Hot Hands. We got about a minute left in the first half. We decided to go for it because we're already up 3 touchdowns, and I want to put as many points on the board as possible. But that Ravens D is still pretty vaunted. You can't really go after them on the ground. They're pretty tough. But and as you saw, that once they stopped us on 4th and 1, they went down the field and scored. So Tyrod Taylor and his guys are not going to be shut out, leaving us with about 16 seconds left after the initial kickoff, returning a few plays. We got 10 seconds to go on 3rd down, and just like last week against the Browns, check that video out if you haven't seen it. It'll be linked in the description. But Hanon goes across the middle, catches it, and blows by everybody. You get that guy in open space, nobody in the game is catching him. I don't care who it is. So that's 4 touchdowns for Hot Hands Hanon already in the first half. Tore them apart. We led 28-7 going into the second half. Now we're going to keep our foot on the gas because we do not want to let Madden have any kind of chance of coming back. As Hanon goes deep, he does not throw it to Hanon. He throws it to, I want to say, who is that? Josh Gordon, and it leads to an interception. It wasn't a very well thrown pass, but with the lead, we can definitely afford to take some chances. But as you see, Madden is not going to be denied. We turn the ball over, they go down the field and score immediately. So it's now 28-14. Still a 2-touchdown lead. Not very comfortable by any means of the imagination, but we still got a nice enough lead where we can take some chances. And I'm not sure what kind of chance that was. McNabb goes the conservative route and throws it to the tight end, who was nowhere close to the first down, leading to a punt to the ever-dangerous Jacoby Jones, who gets some pretty good yardage and breaks like 3 tackles without going to the ground. But I don't know, man. Hanon and the boys, they do a good job. I'm having fun playing this series with them. But as you can see, they're going to go down the field and score again. Madden is so cheese. I'm on all Madden difficulty, so I guess they want to make it close and make things difficult. But come on, man. I mean, Tyrod Taylor is starting. I know the Browns aren't the best team in the league, but they actually had a top 15 defense. So now we're desperate to make a play. We want to answer back and not, oh, look at that. Hot Hands gets his ass blasted, and it's a fumble, but we do recover, luckily, because we definitely don't want to give the ball back in our territory since, you know, they've already scored at will the last 3 times down the field. And we're going to get another 3 and out because our offensive line could not handle the blitz, leading to another punt. Jacoby Jones is actually going to get a pretty decent return here, as he always seems to do, like he did in the Super Bowl and in the playoffs. Don't even mention the playoffs and Jacoby Jones, because I'm a Broncos fan if you didn't know. And he ripped our heart out with that 70-yard catch. Raheem Moore will live in infamy in the Broncos annals. And it was just, that was like one of the worst days ever. But I digress. Broncos in 2013, let's go. Anyway, but on the next possession, they try to blitz us. McNabb gets rid of the ball at the very last second possible, and Hot Hands Hanon does some kind of 360 between the legs, NBA 2K13 slam dunk contest type shit, jumping in the end zone because, you know, he earned it. Look at him talking shit with the DB. Ladarius Webb don't want to see us, bro. That's what's up. 35-21. We got the 2-score lead just starting the 4th quarter, but another 3 and out. I mean, we gotta sustain some drives. We can't just get, you know, drives in which we go one play for 80 yards because it gives them an opportunity to maintain their momentum and go down the field again against our tiring defense. So we gotta figure something out. I don't know. We'll have a huddle or a team meeting after this game because it's been about 3 or 4 weeks in a row now that you know, we've blown leads. We got 5 minutes left. We're forced to punt it off, and not even as quick as I can say it, as my nephew signs in. Shout out my nephew Kawan. But not as, you know, as soon as I can even say it, we let him back in the game again. You know, 4 minutes left to go. We're only up by 7. We gotta make a stop. And Greg Little comes through in the clutch. Well, not really a clutch moment yet, but it was still a pretty big catch on 3rd down to extend the drive. So that's what's up. Now I decided to run Hanon out of the slot because he's so unstoppable. I don't think anybody in the league can hold him. And look at him make this fantastic grab here, even while getting hit. As you see, he sets the NFL record for receiving yards, 379 yards as of that last catch. That is what's up. This kid is leaving his mark on the game already. And we're at 2nd and 4, running some play action, and our wires get crossed because McNabb throws a pretty decent ball, and neither I nor Ben Watson decided to bring that in. It's 3rd and 4. And we want to get this 1st down to extend the lead, make them start using timeouts. after the 2-minute warning. He goes to Hot Hands, who does a great job losing the defender. Bernard Pollard got those ankles broken. I probably should have paused to get a replay so I can kind of break down the ankle breakage I just pulled off, but it's all good. Now we're at the 2-minute warning. We want to extend the drive as long as possible, make them use up any and all timeouts if we can, because we definitely want to. Oh, and look at that! We went for the home run already, trying to win the game, put it away, but we couldn't bring it in. But anyway, we want to extend this drive as long as possible, making sure that we do not give them a chance to get the ball back to score the tying touchdown. And they've used the first, or that was actually their the first of their 3 timeouts. Now skipping ahead a little bit, it is 3rd and goal, and we get stopped on the half-inch line. It looks like Hot Hands Hanon made a great grab, took the hit, and got stopped. But I decided to go for it. Hey, if they stop us here, they got to go 99 yards just to tie the damn game. So I'm going for it. No turnovers, please. No turnovers. And Hot Hands Hanon does a great job losing the defender out of the slot. I'm telling you, if you put this kid in the slot, there's nobody in the league that can cover him. He has, the field presence of a Wes Welker out of the slot, along with the speed of an Andre Johnson, the hands like Andre Johnson or Megatron, something like that. But as you see, after that score, we went up 42-28. We got the W. That's what's up. 6 touchdowns. I believe over 400 yards of offense for Hot Hands Hanon, which is just incredible. Now, we're starting to wrap up. I got 15 catches for 418, I believe, 6 TDs. Both of those NFL records, the yardage and the touchdowns. But yeah, let me know if you like this, what he just put up. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for returning if you've been with me from day one. I'm gonna get up out of here, alright? I got some more stuff coming out for you guys, but this is I pull up to the house. Signing out. Peace.